Welcome to the channel. Today we're doing something special. We're gonna do a DIY project, so you're not only gonna get to see the budgies, but you'll get to see how we let how untrained budgies, because they're not trained, they don't want to be trained. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna build them a playhouse outside on top. As you can see, we're gonna build it on top of the cage, and we're gonna build it so that they can fly out and then have something to land on, or else they're just gonna go up on my curtains. And when they go up there, they will poo all over the place. Again, like birds do, I think they have like certain diseases, so you don't want to get those diseases. So you want to keep your place nice and clean. But you also want to give them somewhere they can play, somewhere you can clean up nice and easy. So here's their DIY cage I made myself. They're inside right now. I'm going to turn some light on so you can see them. Don't necessarily want to let them out until I do the outside, because once I do it, then they're gonna fly out, then they can have something to land on, right? So I'm gonna make some perches, maybe a little swing outside. Again, thank you for being here. My name is Bliss. You can call me Bliss Dreams, whatever you want to call me. You can call me D, whatever. So I have Budgie Jane, Budgie Gale, and Budgie Jack over there. Jack is kind of a bully, so he's on the other side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my tools and stuff, and we're gonna start this little project. Once you come in, just tap that like button. We're gonna be doing that DIY project today. If you look to the side right there, you can see Jack is already trying to fight. I'm gonna turn some lights on. Everything I do is mainly DIY, so I have DIY lights. Everything just for the occasion, so we can see, so they can see. So we're just gonna be pointing some lights around so we can start having some quality time. I've covered the top, and that's just to make sure they stay warm. So again, today we're doing a DIY project which we're gonna build for my budgies. We have three budgies inside. One is separated. The blue one is called Jack. I don't know if you guys can see him. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So you can see okay, you can see him. So that's the green one, that's Jack. And over here you can see the green one, and beside the green one is a little white one called Jane. We're not sure if it's Jane or Jalen, but for now we're gonna call her Jane. So what we're doing today, as I said, is a DIY project. So the thing is, with the budgies, we're not able to train them because we do have stuff to do on a daily basis. So what we're doing today, we're gonna build something to let them outside. But when you let them outside, they're normally gonna fly to your windows or on your curtains. They're gonna poo everywhere. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna build something on top of the cage that will give them something to land on, some perches, maybe some mellet, their favorite treats, and that will tempt them to stay on this side instead of flying all over my bedroom, because all we have is a bedroom and they're inside the bedroom, so you don't want them to fly and poop everywhere. When they flap their wings, there's like dust and stuff that come off, and also their feathers, so you don't want that all over your place. So today we're going to be showing you how to do a DIY project outside of the cage to give your budgies something to play with, and to also feel free and not always trapped inside your cage, right? Because the aim is to get them outside and to also have them not hurt themselves. So I do have my drills, I have my screwdrivers, and as you can see, I do have my few little items I'm going to be using. So let me just get a few stuff. Again, don't forget to leave a like for the channel. Inside I do have them. You just don't want to let them out until we're ready. As you can see, there's a white one. We'll be back in a second. Alright. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be building something sort of like a jungle gym on top. I want to close the cage because if I don't, they will fly out once they start hearing the noise. Even though they're used to it, they still want to act jumpy. So we're going to give that to them. But while that's going on, we're gonna go on top. What's up? As I said, we're building something sort of like a jungle gym. And the aim is that when they come up, they don't just, what should I say? They don't just come up here and fly all around the place, but they have somewhere to go. They can play in here. Plus, I'll put something sort of like a pool outlet so they can pool. Because again, they don't control really their bathroom habits. They just release in the open air, and that's how you get plants all over the place. But since plants can't grow here, we have to do it a different way. Again, everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Budgie Lovebird. My name is Bliss. Inside we have the blue Jack. We have white and green. Green is Gail. White is Jane. Today we're doing a DIY project on top, and we'll be making a jungle gym or a playhouse for them on top so they don't be flying all over the place. So we're starting by laying out our pieces of wood, and we're gonna tack it down. But first, I want to see the pieces I have, because again, we're making a jungle gym, so I do want to get some pieces up in here like that. I have a swing, swings that I made myself. I do have a few toys that I made myself. So right here, I'm going to use this piece because I like it. It's high, and I can tack it onto another piece like this. So we're going to tack it like that. I have my nipper here because I do have tacks inside from which I used before. I should probably let you see me more maybe. I'm gonna put the camera up higher so you guys can see me up here doing this. Again, I'm doing a jungle gym or a playhouse on my budgies. I have 3 of them. One is a bad boy, so he's separated because he's gonna fight all the time. I'm just removing a few tacks out of this. They're gonna play with the rest of these because they like to try to unravel stuff, so I'll just leave it. What I'll do to make this easier, instead of tack it into the thing down there, I'll just tack it like this or like this, and then it'll be standing like that, right? Or I could even make it simpler. You can hear them flying around already because I'm moving up and down. Again, everyone, don't forget to leave a like for the channel. Help me into the algorithm, Jack, Jane, yeah. Flying around messing with Jack. So this is what I like to do when I'm drilling stuff. Instead of trying to put the screw right through the wood, especially I'm using garden stakes. I'm using garden stakes, so if I try to like force it, it will crack the wood. So what I go ahead and do, I'm just seeing which part is better. So this part is better. What I go ahead and do, just want to get your drill bit. I get a smaller one so it still has groove when I put a screw in. And you want to go ahead and just make some screw holes. Again, the wood is soft, so what you really want to do is get some holes in it already, so when you're putting your screw into it, it doesn't break the wood, right? Let me get some longer screws. I think I'm going to tack it to the side, so I'm going to get longer screws for that. And what I'm doing is making sure I have like wood so they feel more, I want to say at home or at ease, because they do go ahead and bite on this all the time. So you want to give them like wood. The wood smell should help them feel more comfortable, at ease, stuff like that. What am I looking for again? So I have this. I'm going to tack this into that screws. Where's my screws? Again, everyone, don't forget to leave a like for the channel. My name is Bliss. We have Jack around the back. We have Dale. We have Jane. And you'll see them soon. I'm trying to put this thing together and then we can let them out because, again, they're not trained budgies. They're their own people and they don't like to be trained. So we just leave them. All I'm good for is to feed them and let them stay comfortable. That's my only job. So I stick to that, right? No forcing it. Alright, I'm looking for some screws, but they might be outside right now. Look where I'm gonna put this. If I put this there, I can put this right here. They like talking. So watch what I mean by your screws. So when you're doing your screws, you don't want to have to try to force it while holding it up. And it's just me alone doing this right now, so I would need help otherwise. But with me doing it this way, I won't need help. All I do is just do my thing. Stop the fighting. My budgies are always fighting. They got issues. They got issues. So I'm gonna try something easier instead of tacking that down on this and going through all of that. I'm gonna try to tack it to the side. Might not work. Might not work. So I might have to do it that way while watching these birds down there because I'm trying to screw this into this thing down here. Jack, what's wrong with you, man? Okay, I do have a spot for this. Alright, cool. So basically I have holes in these already, so I can just go ahead and screw it down. That's what I like with these lights, like you can flip them all above and do your little thing, right? I have to just make sure the screw ain't coming out to hurt the little guy, right? Or the big guy. So what I want to do now, I want to attach this to this one. I gotta make sure I missed that screw I put in a while ago. Else it's just gonna stop. Metal on metal. Ain't gonna work. I think I got it. I got it. I just need to put another one in. And this will be firm. Yep. Got that one in. So I'm just gonna drop another. Again, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, thank you for being here. We're doing a DIY project on our budgie cage. We're making a budgie playhouse on top so we can release them on top. Well, we don't release them. They just come out by themselves, to tell the truth. But they just love outside. When I open the door and open the door, they just fly outside and go in the window. But again, I can't control their poo and stuff if they do that. So the aim is to control how they poo and all of that. That's what I want to say. So to control that, I'm building them a playhouse on top where I can control how they move, right? Yes, yes. Yeah, fighting still. So I do have my swing here. I'm gonna put my swing up. I don't know why they keep fighting each other. But this is why they're separated. Because they have some animosity against each other. So I'm gonna try to put my swing up here somewhere. Just want to make sure I have enough space for them. They look small, but when they fly, you want to give them enough space to, move around. As I say, boxing, jump around. Let me know if you guys have birds or what type of pets you have. Right No, these are the best I can do because apartment's small. Can't handle any bigger pests right now. So this is their swing I'm putting up. They do have a swing inside, so if you go check out our other videos, you'll see they do have swing inside. They have a fountain. They have a mini pool. What I'm doing, I'm clamping these metals together, so it's harder for them to get hurt on it. Or even worse, I call it worse, them figuring out how to actually take it apart, which they do all the time. It's alright, we do have their swing ready. That's a ready swing. Hey, leave from there and stop that. What did I say? What did I say? This birds are crazy. Anyway, moving on. So I have the swing up. They like to play with stuff. So what I'm gonna do with this right here, this will be another perch. Again, these are small, and to get screws into them, it's either you have technique or you work smart. This is why I have those small bits for drilling wood. So I can just drill that right through. If you're doing this, please put it down on a thing like this. Do not put your hand down there like I do. Get a clamp. See, that's a hole in it. What I go do now, as I said, we can work smart instead of hard, right? These birds don't weigh that much. So all I gotta do, just one screw should hold it center, the screw into the wood. I don't want to break the wood, that's why I did that again, as I said before. So again, I've never tried this before. I'm really doing this in hopes. I know they will go up there, but I'm hoping that they stay up. Oh, see, broke that screw. When it went through, but it broke. It was a little bit too much to the edge. All right, cool. So even though the screw broke, you can see still good. Their weight is not that much or not that whatever, so they shouldn't be able to break that. I'm gonna do another. Oh wait, let me check where I can do this. Plus I need to cover these sections because I don't necessarily want them to step on those, so I'm gonna cover those. As I said, this is just a toy. They'll definitely play with this because they're like that. They like to mess with everything you put down. So it gets crazy. Again, welcome everyone. My name is Bliss. You can call me D. We're here today making a DIY project for the budgies. And we hope if you have birds, this will also help you. Just in case you want to let your budgies out, have them in a closed room and give them something to land on. If they have nothing to land on, then they're going to go on your curtains, your dresser. Budgies are really timid birds. So the main thing to know is that I came out to the side. Yeah, budgies are timid birds, so you gotta remember to like But remember that they get scared easily, so you always have to like be careful when you're around them because any little thing and they start flying all over the place. They fly into the glass. You don't want them to break their necks and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you're trying to keep them safe. So this is how I'm trying to keep them safe, but still trying to give them that leeway to be birds so they can fly out. Stop fighting! Whew. Boy, as you look around, these dudes just they're killing each, they're trying to kill each other and they can't even see each other. It's a crazy point. Alright, so we have that part ready already. They have, I want to say, one perch already to go on. I gotta give them more perches. So let me figure out how to do this. I might have to put another one of these on the other side because they're small birds, but again, they're crazy, man. They look small, but they take a lot of like a lot. I'm just gonna say a lot. They take a lot of work. Like when they show you on TV how they train their budgies in one day, cool. Or a week, cool. I respect that. But you gotta have the time and the patience. It's like having babies, you know? A mother is the only one that feeds the baby. So the baby relies on the mom and the baby adapt to the mom. So it's in the same concept. Not that I'm not trying to be a dad to these birds, but hey, it's harder than taking care of a baby because they already have their own mindset, and it's not like I'm feeding them from a nipple bottle. And I don't want to take away their food because that's all about timing. You have to time these things, and if you can't time it, then it's just not going to work. So I don't have the time to actually train them and have them like all them showbirds. So my aim is to just give them a good life and be able to have them free. That's my aim, freedom. Chill, Jack. Nobody wants to touch you, man. Yeah, this bird has been like this ever since we got him. He's never been a chill bird. You touch him sometimes, the next time he's out of here. As I said, it's gotta be not even daily, it's like hourly, every minute. They gotta be right around you and stuff, you know? We cook a lot, so I can't necessarily have him around me because the kitchen is always smelly. And that's my problem. The kitchen is always smelly and they have high sensitivity to smells, so it's not good to have them in all that smell, right? So that's one of my problems trying to tame them or whatever they call it. It's hard to keep them around me when I do a lot of different stuff, especially as I said, cooking, which carries a lot of smells. And they're sensitive to smells, so you know how that goes. But it's coming on good, it's looking good, it's looking good. Your playhouse outside is looking good, and they're talking to me, knowing that it's soon time for them to go play outside. I know they can't wait to go out here. Anytime you open the cage, they aim for outside. Yes, you do. Yes, you do aim for outside, little Jane. Yeah, she's especially, she aims for outside. Gail especially. So Gail's a green one, and Jane follows. Yes, sorry for that. Yeah, Gail is a green one, and she follows Gail. Gail is a green one. White is Jane. Jane follows Gail around like my tail. Alright, so we're back up top again. We're making another L on top. so that we can give them something extra, something, Because again, budgies are small, but hey, they fly. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, they fly hard. As soon as they see a leeway, I used to have like a, what you call it? Not a mesh, but yes, I had a mesh just to keep them in, or a curtain just to keep them in whenever I try to go inside, because as soon as they see the open air, woo, they're out of here. Again, for those who just came in, don't be afraid to ask me what I'm doing. I'm making an outside playpen for my budgies. Right now they're inside. I'm sure you can see them. I'm making them something so I can open the gate and release them. And then they'll be outside, but not all over my place, if you understand what I mean. Then you have feathers everywhere, poo everywhere. They do pee. Yes, people, birds do pee. So if they pee, you're not gonna see it, but it's gonna still be a residue somewhere in your house, or a few. So keep that in mind when you release your budgies or your birds in general, that they will make a boo-boo. This one broke, but we're still gonna put it right in. We're gonna hope the next one holds, but instead of using hope, we're gonna bore a hole right through with a drill. Perfect. Chill, Gale. And they hear me do this every day, but still. Whenever I start working, she starts complaining. If you leave a message behind and I don't see it, just give me a couple seconds. As soon as I do what I'm doing, I turn around and I have to pay attention to the screen. This is my second L I'm making because I know they're gonna be flying around, so I want to give them something they can, let me say, lean on. So second one complete, second one good. We have our swing right there. What's up with you two? Alright, so we have our swing. They can also go on top there, as I can see already. They're really small, so you don't have to worry about them hurting themselves, or breaking this, I should say. I should put one right here, because I'm probably sure they're gonna probably land up there. And it will keep this from moving, so I'm just gonna tack that in. It's just the perfect size right there, so I'm gonna just use that as an advantage. Oh, it already has a screw in it. Okay, cool. Okay. So I think that is good. Alright, so I can go ahead now and probably put up some of these. These will be their toys that they'll play with once they're out. Don't be surprised if you see them walking up and down on this little thing right here. And I could destroy everything. So maybe I'll put this one right here. I'll put it right there. You guys let me know if you are still watching. So they have their swing in full effect. Alright. So I'll put that one right there. I think that one works alright. They're eager to come out already. Alright, so what could I build right here now? Yeah, I see. I'm not necessarily, I'm guessing what I'm doing right now. That can go there. I'm just winging it, guys. Like, I have some longer screws, I just can't find them. Every day I'm out here doing something, so mind me if I can't find these things. So this mesh is just gonna go on top, so when they do their thickness, it don't really everywhere. Alright, I was trying not to use those small screws, but I guess I have to use them. They're the better screws because they're not that long. Won't break everything, but I have no choice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drill a hole, 45-degree angle. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, actually I'm right. So that screw should go downwards instead of going straight. Instead of fighting the wood to do that, it's a simple thing. And it's done. I don't necessarily have to attach it to that. Just need it attached to this part of the wood. Perfect. Alright, so we have that. Let's see which one is better. This. I think this is better. This will give them a longer reach. So this only has one screw. If this is not here, this will just fall over. So what I did was put this and just lean it right there. Then this leans down on it. See? So because they're not that strong, it won't really go anywhere. They just go on it and they'll be like, oh, not moving. But again, if I want to make it stronger, I just go ahead. I do have this drill still. You put a hole through that. You put a screw in that and it will never move. Again, it's handy to have drill bits. It's very handy because then it makes the work so much easier. No lie. Plus it cuts a lot of time. So instead of wasting your time trying to drill, because this is all delicate, I could break it with one finger. I could break all of it with one finger. So because it's so delicate. What are you guys saying now? Rude. Rude. Alright. So we have this toy right here. And this is a definite play with, but I'm gonna move it from right here. They just all about back chatting me right now. Yeah. Can you guys hear that? Whatever they're saying. So I'm gonna tap this right here. Okay. So when they play, they can play with that right there. This can go right over there. Huh. See, everything plays out perfect. That one's a little iffy for now, but hey, we can work with iffy for now. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think it's dope. That's their outside play house. Jungle gym slash playhouse. Let me know what you guys think. It's my first time designing something like this. Also my first time having birds, so hey. Trying a thing, and it looks good, I won't lie. So as you can see, these are all wood perches. They have a wood smell, so they should come in handy, which making them feel comfortable in the zone. My wife don't know I'm building this, so when she comes home and her bedroom looks like a birdhouse, guys, if you don't leave me a like, I might get a no reward. So again, that looks awesome. I want to say that looks hey, Papa talking. So in the summer, I'll have their little bath up here so they can come and they can enjoy themselves. Trust me, in a second they're gonna blaze out of here like bats out of hell. I'm just trying to set this so there's lights everywhere. We go on the other side. YouTube said they want original. I mean, every day I'm here building this thing. It can't be unoriginal, right? What do you think, folks? Let me know, let me know, let me know. We're almost about to do that big release. And let them come figure out what they want to do up here. Because it's their stuff, right? Alright, more we just have one time right here. I'll just put it lower. Level feet, I'll put it right there. Like, I don't even think they understand that I make all of these things. I think they just think it's theirs, they found it. You know what that is? It's like, yo, we found this, it's ours. What's up? It's almost time. I mean, I would like to do this way better than this. Maybe I'll just wrap some tape around it so it can't hurt them. That looks really good, guys. Let me know what you think. And we'll open sesame. They might fly around a few times, but let's see what happens afterwards. Can you see them? Yes, you can. You can see they already have their toys up there already, so I'm moving really slow because again they're really jumpy creatures and you don't want to startle them too much. They're easily startled. I'm gonna put a little mesh on the ground just to keep them from going too much all over the place. Which is why I built this. So let's see if it actually works. I'm gonna also put up like a perch right here so they can land on right there. Not that I want them to land there, but if they're gonna land somewhere, that might as well be the place. This will be an out for them. When wife comes home, who's gonna tell her? Not me, not me. So my wife comes home and she say, "Yo, what happened? I'm gonna be. YouTube told me to do it." So we're just doing this to open the door much wider. I'm gonna give them a full breathing space so they can fly out and back. My wife would not approve of this. She would not approve. You see them already? They can't wait to start giddy up in all over this place. You watch. You watch them. In no time, you'll think it's Christmas. You think we have a Christmas party or they be jumping out here? Ah, guess might as well turn off the lights, I guess. Check. Okay. Let's see how they play. treat up top. So now I gotta put treats where they can find it. And they'll be up there dealing with it. This one. Why up there? Because I know they're gonna go up there. So if they go up there, I could just give them something to eat up there. We're only gonna be releasing 2 today. The blue one, it's not possible right now. He's a gang leader. He's on some different levels of fighting, so gotta have them separated so we can keep them safe. I'm just cutting up some cord so I can tie their treats around with this. This one. I'll leave the cords because I know they like to mess with cords. So I'll leave the cords there. And I'll leave that there so they can do their fitness. It's gonna be a lot of mess, but hey. If they happy, I'm a little bit happy. Not too happy to clean up the mess, but I'm happy that they're happy, so hey. So if you do have birds, one thing to do is always make sure you know what they do, where they're gonna go, so you can plan their routes ahead. Like seriously, like they do have habits. I know exactly where they're gonna go. So everywhere you see I put these stuff, once they figure it out, these are the spots they'll be. Some of them I gotta make a challenge. Challenge and a toy, right? Put that all right there. Okay. The ensemble, we are ready. So we're ready for this. I'm gonna play them a track and see how they react. This track is called Jack and Jill. some water. That's gonna make a mess. She's gonna kill me. Just getting these out because once they flop, it's gonna make a mess. This I'll also just leave right there. They might flip it, but who knows. Alright, so guys, it's all up to you and them. Don't forget to leave a like for the channel. We're gonna see how our budgies react to having this thing outside. Gonna see if they use it and see what's up. Budgies, come check out your new spot. you come down off of my thing, man. Go back over here. Come, go. Bro, y'all have all of that. All of that. All of that. All of that on the still on my curtain. Perfect. Perfect. No, no, no. Hey, hey. Go back over there, man. Back. I don't know why you. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, man. Come on. Ain't that the business? That's the business right there. Why y'all tripping? Okay, here, I'm gonna stop the noise now so y'all can chill. I just wanted to get y'all out. Y'all can chill now. Y'all can chill. Oi, 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 oi there. Oi there. I said no noise. No noise. No noise. Jeez, I'm peace. See that, folks? Sorry, blocking the light. I was gonna say I never give it to you straight. Budget 101. As you can see, they're still going on my curtains, but at least they understand that that's perch land. That's Playhouse Budget Turf. Don't forget to thumbs up that screen. Wife of mine, I apologize. I know they're gonna ruin everything today. curtain. Come down off my curtain. Come off the curtain. Off the curtain. Thank you. Wow. outside. So, I'm not going back inside. Hmm? I'm not going back inside. See y'all like out here. Papa touch? Papa touch? Hmm? Papa touch? Papa touch? Touch? Open it. I can see them. Touch, touch. Touch, touch. So I'm gonna be taking these down now. So I want them to go back inside. One way to get them inside is not have stuff out here that they could linger with. And this would be lingering. I'm gonna put these on the inside. Be taking all their treats. They're either gonna go on the inside or they're gonna go back. Yeah, you're watching me now. Put one right here so they can see it. This is me trying to tempt them back inside. So basically once they don't have nothing to eat outside, I'm hoping they go back in. You see they still jumpy as ever, as if they've never seen me before. Hmm? How we doing this? Pretty bird. So stush. Come on, guys. How we gonna get you back inside? Jack? I don't know. They are here saying, come on. So we're gonna try to get them back in now. I'm not trying to grab them, so I'm just gonna kind of shoot them off. Let's see if they go back in. They go down, down, go down, go back inside. Why are you looking at me like that? Come down, down. You know what down means? It means you come down in here. Just looking at me like, yo, what is he talking about? Jane, come, come, come. Not tame at all. Come, go down. Come back, go back inside. Come, Gail. Come, come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come. Down. Come. Come on, go back inside. Oh, they find this one, but I don't want this one. I need to go back inside. Down. Down, not up. I knew this would be a problem because, like they're gonna get comfortable up there and they wanna come down, but it's just Daytime play. Why you coming in front of me, man? Go back down. Come. Come down. Why you come closer to me? Go back. Go back. Back. Go back inside and stop coming close to me. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. 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 Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Oh, it's gonna be a long road getting them back in, but hey, we're on the journey. There's nothing to eat, so this is why I moved their food. So they won't have anything to eat up here. Their food is inside their cage, so they'll have to go inside to get some meal time. Stop coming beside me, man. Go back down. Stand, go inside. Stop coming beside me. Don't come beside me. Tell you, these birds are like kids. You make a sad mistake if you think birds are easy to take care of. You'll do a better chance taking care of yourself. This is what free time costs me. Just to give them some free time, you have to wait hours for them to get back in. Again, if you don't have trained birds, do not let them out. This was a test, and obviously I know it would go like this, so I was kind of prepared, kind of prepared. Wasn't fully prepared for this, but I know this is what they'll do. So my hope is that they're gonna go back in on their own gradually. So the green one is the older one, so the white one follows her anywhere she goes. So I'm hoping she goes in first, which she almost did. almost is not the full thing, so we still here waiting. As soon as they get in, I'll close the cage and then they'll be good to go again. Right now they're feeding each other. Hey. Man! Hey! Bro, go back in your cage. Gil, then go inside. Just sit there looking at me like, what? Say what? Gil. Gonna be 2 years and a half in which birthday. So they're searching for food now. They're gonna go back inside at some point because the food is on the inside. And if they're that hungry, I'm sure they're gonna try to get back inside, which is the host inside. So then I can just leave them a limited amount of food on the outside. So once that's finished, they know to go back inside, back in and out, in and out. Yeah. I'm not playing a trick on them, but a good trick. See how jumpy they are? Let me move my hand from there so I don't even look at them. I'm trying to pretend that they're not here. If I pretend that they're not here, they might go along their day without recognizing that I'm here, and then they go back inside. So let's pretend they're not here, but please leave a like. We're gonna pretend they're not here. Gail, can't say. Who found food? Oh, she's messing up the record. So as I said, those are toys and like it's treats and toys at the same time, so they get to do both exercise and feed their tummy. Oh, they get to do three. They get brain food, which is the exercise and figuring out how to break everything I make, and they get to feed their tummies. So win-win. But she wants to play with it too. I probably have to, I kind of put their toys in because these toys stay outside, so that's gonna be. Come girl, come grin. It's time for that time, that time. You know what that time is. So my next option to get them inside is to turn the lights off and put a light on the inside of their cage. Hopefully that one light, they'll want to go near the light and go inside. So we'll give them a few more moments. If they don't do what they need to do, then we'll go with the whole light situation and see how that works. Maybe that will work out much faster because it'll be dark up there, so they'll want to go where the light is. So we'll test everything and see how they work. So it's not nothing to me. I'm glad that y'all enjoying it, but it's time to go in until tomorrow. You guys can come out and do your thing again. All they gotta do is fly inside, go eat your food, go eat your birthday dinner. Go inside. Oh, blink at me. I'm waiting on you to go inside. Don't play with that. Don't play with my stuff. Stop playing with my stuff. Look at my face and playing with my stuff. It's really easy. Give me my stuff. This is mine. 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 This is mine. Play with it? Hmm? You play with it? See, you want to play with my toys? Like on play my toys. Hmm? Like on play my toys. I play my toys. Huh? I play my toys. I play my toys, huh? I play my toys. Alright, so we're going to second solution. Second solution, we're turning off all lights. Then we put in one light inside their cage, and then they should go towards that light. Since there's no more lights for them to be hanging out here and giving themselves problems, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. One light out, two lights out, three lights out, four lights out. Yeah, you see lights going on, and then we're going with the other light. So guys, it might get a little bit dark, but we gotta get them inside. And we have one light, and hopefully they go towards the light. They need to go towards the light. So, I know you can't see them, but you can see me. So, they're gonna go towards the light. Where the hell are, oh, there they are. Come towards the light. See, they ain't even moving that way. Nigga, go towards the light. Come. Come. Towards the light. Perfect. Now where are you, Bill? You're right above me. Towards the light. Towards the light. Towards the light. The light. The light, girl. The light. The light. The light. Where's the light? She's finding it hard to find the light, my friends. I'll have to lead her to the light. She won't even see it coming. I guess she'll see it coming. To the light. Come on. To the light, girl. To the light. To the light. To the light. There we are, guys. They finally seen the light. I know that was a little scary for them, but that's how we had to do it to get them inside. Whew. That was a long wait, but it was worth it. We tried and we didn't fail. We did exactly what we set out to do, which is build them an outdoor playpen. Now to get them used to going in and out instead of getting used to staying out. So we got to do it on a feed basis where we put their treats out there and they go get their treats. But yes, friends, there you can see our babies are back in and they're solid. Solid, they're solid. What I would do normally is just put this light up. So Emmett's a better view, but you won't be able to see them right now because they're doing their thing. That's them. But again, guys, thank you for being here and good night. Go watch me design their playhouse. Have fun.